What did I tell you, man? I've told you, and I've said this over and just relax, people. Relax. Okay? This is the deepest team that we've had in a long time. A long freaking time. What a hell of a win. I know the first game against the Eagles was a disappointing thing because we want to get over the hump. One of the best teams in the league. All right? We want to beat the Eagles. Right now, they just seem to have our number. But in no way that say that we are the Falcons aren't a good team, because now we, like you said before, we're missing Keanu, we're missing Dion. But this is the reason why he knows how to coach. He knows his coaches. He knows that Steve Sarkisian is a damn good offensive coordinator, a damn good coach. We just have to give him time. How many guys, how many of you remember how bad the Falcons offense was under Kyle Shanahan the first year? It was god awful. It was so bad that the guys were having to make players, okay? It was a players meeting. Players did not like anything. But as time went on, we gave him another chance. And in the second year, Kyle Shanahan hit his stride. What a great game called by Steve Sarkisian. And like I said, I know people are going to be skeptical. Oh, it's just one game. But like I said before, I've seen the tape. You can this unintentional grounding. A terrific channel where my man Dan does breakdown on Atlanta Falcons, a lot of Falcons film, and I'll have a playlist for that, so you guys can check that out. But like I said before, these are the three things that I found, and I have to start with this, man. And I see everyone in the comment section, they're saying exactly what I'm about to say. This is the first thing that I saw. Man, the Falcons have some big decisions to make. Ito Smith and Tevin Coleman. Woo! Those boys were running that damn rock. That offensive line was amazing. They were amazing, bro. Tevin Coleman, 16 carries, 107 yards. Okay. 6.7 a carry. Ito Smith, 9 carries, 46 yards. He looked terrific. I love it. Okay. I love it. And we got Matt Ryan in the picture. Did you see that? Did you see Matt Ryan running that ball? Okay. Matt Ryan was doing his thing. So, man, I love the way the direction of this team, this offense is starting to hit its strides. Whew. Man, what a terrific win. This is a huge win for the Falcons, man. I love everything begins and starts with the Falcons offensive line and running that ball. Ito Smith and Tevin Coleman was absolutely unbelievable. But you have to give it up to that offensive line. They did their thing today. I mean, with the exception of Andy Levitre, my gosh, he was just a mess. I think he's having issues with that elbow again, but he was god awful. God awful, okay? Matt Ryan, 4 carries, 18 yards, 2 touchdown runs. Calvin Ridley even got it in on the touchdown. He and Austin Hooper. Austin Hooper is another guy that I want, that I had a close eye on. So Calvin Ridley, Austin Hooper, they scored. And like I said, man, I just love the direction of this Falcon. He's getting more, comfortable play calling and getting, acclimated with the, his players around him. He's getting everyone, involved. I just love the direction where the Falcons are going, man. I love it. Like I said before, man, This is a 16 game season. We're going to have ugly wins. And even the Eagles win. We were a play away from winning that game. So it wasn't a terrible game all the way around. Falcons had 19 penalties, 26 penalties in one game. They cleaned it up and they played much better this game. So, terrific win. That Carolina Panthers team is a terrific team. All right. That ground attack, Cam Newton, he does his thing, getting his players. McCaffrey had a pretty good game. He and Cam, they have some nice receivers, but I'm just so impressed how the Falcons offense looked against a terrific defense. All right. Kawan Short, and you have one of the best, probably the best linebacker in the game, Luke Kuechly. That team is good, man. That's a terrific defense. And the Falcons handed them, they was running all over them. This is what Falcons football is supposed to look, and this is how I thought. And I think that the Falcons are going to have to, continue to play. They have to play. They'll have to use Tevin Coleman, Edo Smith. Those guys were terrific tonight. Like I said before, this offensive line and running game was terrific. And I don't want to get into what happened, what might happen with Coleman and Freeman. I want to celebrate this win. But this is a terrific win, man. That Carolina Panthers team, let's make no mistake about it. They are the real deal on defense, all right? They are the real deal. We have Cam Newton, McCaffrey, CJ Anderson. They missing Greg Olsen. But this team is real. This is the damn good defense. And the Falcons handed them, they was running all over those guys. That's a terrific front seven. So this is terrific offensive output. All right. This is a terrific offense, terrific defense. And the way the Falcons handled them, 4 for 4, if I'm not mistaken, in the red zone, terrific play calling and execution this game against the Panthers. And like I said, we had Duke Riley played well. He played good enough. Like I said, I think we're so focused on trying to make him an all-pro linebacker when Duke Riley's still learning. He's still young. 7 tackles, made a couple of mistakes here and there, but that's what you're going to get with a guy that's, fairly new. This is his, it may be his first complete season. He's never been a starter in college until he got into the pros. So this guy's still learning. He played today. So Devondre Campbell stepped up big. Rico Allen with a pick. Brian Poole with another sack. Okay? That's his second of the year. Takk McKinley. Takk McKinley's going to be special, bro. All right? Takk McKinley is going to be special. But I can't say this enough. I know everybody loves Takk McKinley, but I can't say this enough. The refs were absolutely pathetic today. I've seen at least 3 to 4 plays where Grady Jarrett and Vic Beasley were held. All right. And nothing happened. No calls. The refs just have it in their head that they're just not going to call anything. And not going to call anything for Vic Beasley. He's getting tackled, okay? Tackled to the damn ground, and the refs call absolutely nothing. Need to get help. That Vic Beasley needs a second and third move when he's getting held by offensive tackles. He got tackled to the ground the play he got injured. Tackled. No call. And the play where Grady Jarrett was near Cam, nearly had the sack, tackled. Okay? This is what the refs don't call. He's standing right there. He's looking. These refs call things when they want to. The refs have to be consistent. right along with, you know, the Falcons defense have to be consistent with the pass rusher, but these refs need to be consistent with the calls. Like I said, I at least count 4 holding penalties where the offense just grabbed the Falcons D line. Grady Jarrett and Vic Beasley. All game. Nothing called. But I love the run game. I love the run game. And the second element of the game that I really love and I want to talk about is the turnovers. I thought the Falcons would have more opportunities for turnovers this year. Well, not this year. Well, this year, but especially with Demonte Casey. Like I said, Casey is a special guy. And I know I might be in the minority with this, but I had no issue with him hitting Cam Newton. It was a personal foul. I don't want to take the aggressiveness from this guy, because you take the aggressiveness away from Demonte Casey, he's not the same player. So Casey, keep playing the way that you playing. I had a huge fucking problem with the refs kicking him out of the game for a personal foul, and you have a guy in Torrey Smith that started the fight. He didn't get kicked out. I mean, this is the thing that we have to say. This is ridiculous. The NFL is just getting too soft. You can't have a guy. You cannot have a guy start a fight and he stays in the game. And Demonte Casey, okay, he get kicked out for a personal foul. It was a personal foul, but I had no problem with the hit. It wasn't dirty. It's just one of those in-between plays where defenders are already committed to hit the tackling guy, and he just can't stop. I have no problem with that. So keep playing the way he's playing. But to get kicked out of a game for that? I mean, come on. That's bullshit. Complete bullshit. Complete bullshit. All right? I love the way Demonte Casey played. And the Falcons, man, it's probably the way they played. And I'm not surprised at all. Like I said before, when you have Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, you always have a chance to win a game. You still have Tack, you still have Vic, and Grady Jarrett. So the Falcons have a chance to win a lot of games, still with Dion and Keanu. This Falcons team is for real. If we get Deion Jones back, this we can definitely make a Super Bowl. It's not over for the Falcons. It's not over at all. So, King, it was a personal foul, but like I said before, man, to kick a guy out for that's just a little bit too much. Way too much for me. And the last thing the third thing that really jumped out to me in this Falcons game was the offensive line. Okay? The offensive line for the Atlanta Falcons handled a terrific Carolina Panthers. Carolina's pain. Falcons handled a great Carolina Panthers offensive line, and you know, like I said before, man, you can have skill players all of you want. You can have great skill players, but if you don't have a good offensive line, it's all for naught at all. Like to play. I love Wes Weiser. He came in. He filled in nicely for Andy Levitre, who's out injured. But I have to give kudos to two players on the offensive line. I think these guys are really tremendous. Okay, these guys are tremendous. And Ryan Schrader and Brandon Fusco, that tandem, those guys were absolutely dominating. They were dominating the left side of Carolina Panthers offense. They were terrific. All right. So Brandon Fusco, a player that was relatively quiet, those quiet signs by Thomas Dimitrov, excellent. The right side offense was excellent. All right. So a lot of people, like I said before, a lot of people don't pay attention to, the offensive linemen, but those guys were dominant today. So I love the way they played. I love Brandon Fusco and I love Ryan Sprague. They have opened a lot of holes, big holes for Ito and Tevin Coleman. It's just a physical offensive line now. Love it. But let me know what you guys think, man. Those are my three things that I've noticed from the Falcons game. First, the run game, creating turnovers, and the offensive line. Whatever. Let me tell you something. All right. What I don't do is overreact. But you can't tell me that the Falcon team doesn't have a chance to win a Super Bowl, okay? Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, you can't tell me that you have Matt quarterback, you have Julio Jones, and they beat a worthy opponent. The Carolina Panthers team, they can easily get on the run and make a Super Bowl run of their own. They have Cam Newton. They have McCaffrey. They have a terrific defense. So don't give me this crap saying the Falcons don't have a chance because they beat Carolina. Carolina Panthers, this is the South. These games are always like this. All right? The NFC South games are always close. So don't give me this crap saying, oh, they scored 24 points. And this is the Carolina Panthers. It's not the Dallas Cowboys. This is Dallas. This is the Carolina Panthers. Carolina Panthers definitely need a couple wide receivers. They need their wide receivers to step up. All right, no doubt about it. But the Carolina Panthers are not Dallas. And yes, they can make a Super Bowl. You get Deion Jones back, and the Falcons offense is back to that 2017, 2016 season. Come on, man. Don't tell me they can't make a Super Bowl run. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you even an Atlanta Falcons fan if you don't believe in this team? You wanted the Falcons to score more points, and they scored more. And guess what? We're overreacting because he beat the Carolina Panthers. Come on, bro. Come on. You win, you overreact. You lose, you overreact. You can't win. 15-1. Hey, why not? Like I said, I ain't gonna hate on you. King, you been real pain in the ass. Like, why the fuck are you a Falcons fan if you laughing at the idea that the Falcons can't get back to that? Why can't they? They have more weapons than 2016. The Falcons have more weapons now than they had in 2016. Calvin Ridley, did you see the guy? You have the guy Julio Jones. You have Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman, Ito Smith, who had a terrific game tonight, is making strides as a tight end. Offensive line is much 2016. So tell me why. Tell me what's the reason why. You want to blame it on Sark? We can't make it to the Super Bowl because they have Sark? Like, come on, man. There's no. I don't know, King. I don't know what crack or cocaine or bad weed or you sniff some incense or whatever the hell you did. But you are a fucking fool if you don't believe the Falcons don't have more weapons now. You are a fucking fool. All right? You are a fucking fool if you don't believe the Falcons don't have better weapons now. 2016. All right? Name. All right? Name it. Name those players from 2016. Name them. You can't name them. This Falcons offense is much better and deeper, a lot deeper. ESPN ranked the Falcons as the top with the most weapons. All right. I think it was either first or second as far as offensive talent. So don't give me this crap talking about this team. I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what you smoking, but if you can't look and see, I mean, you can look at Madden players. Madden players will tell you that the Falcons, like I said, I don't know what you smoking, but if you can't look and see, I mean, you can look at Madden players. Madden players will tell you that the Falcons have more weapons than they had, okay, in 2016. The Falcons got hot at the right time in 2016, all right? It can happen. You replace Calvin Ridley with, you replace little Taylor Gabriel with Calvin Ridley, still have Mohamed Sanu, and you still have a terrific running game and a much better offensive line. That the Falcons aren't deep. Come on, bro. You smoking that good. I need to smoke whatever you smoke. If you don't believe that. Seriously. I don't know why the hell you're a Falcon fan if you can't see clearly that the Falcons are a deeper team. Come on. I just gave you at least 10. I at least gave you 5 reasons why the Falcons are a lot deeper. At least. Like I said, man, this team is older. The guys are older. They're gaining more experience. You have a guy, you still have Rico Allen, Tack McKinley, Vic Beasley. These guys can go off for 3-4 sacks. Like Tack had 2 sacks today. Okay? This is the thing that Falcons can do. Vic Beasley can have one of those 5-sack games. He has the time to do it. Grady Jarrett is a monster in the middle. You still have 2 terrific corners and True Fun and Rocky. Tell me make a Super Bowl run. Please tell me. The Falcons just have to execute. That's what it's all about. It's about execution. Come on, bro. No, bro. This is not the same team, okay? Even with Ridley, this is not the same team, all right? Falcons team is much better than that 2016 team. The talent pool is much better. And anyone who follows football can see that this is a much deeper team. I mean, you saw what we did without Devontae Freeman. Yeah. And you're, like I said, this is the classic Atlanta Falcons fans, all right? When you win, you overreact. All right? Oh, we just beat Carolina Panthers. Aren't we supposed to beat Carolina Panthers? That's what we say. If not, I mean, maybe I'm just slow or something. Aren't you supposed to beat the teams, the good teams? We beat the Carolina Panthers. These guys are 2 years away removed. All right, 3 years removed from the Super Bowl. They was in the Super Bowl. So don't give me this bullshit to say, oh, the Falcons just beat Carolina Panthers. The Falcons, the NFC South is one of the toughest, if not the toughest division in football. So don't give me this, man. Come on, bro. Y'all absolutely crazy. Overreacting. Nah, I don't know. Maybe you, like I said, maybe you smoking that hard, bro. But I don't think the Carolina Panthers is overreacting. You're supposed to beat your division opponents. They know you better than any team. So this is what you're supposed to do. And now that we beat the Carolina Panthers, you want to say that we overreacting? Come on, bro. Somebody. It ain't like we paid the Bills. It ain't like we paid the Browns. This is the damn good thing. This is the damn good team. You tripping, bro. No one is the Super Bowl king. What the hell are you talking about? No one is the Super Bowl champs except the Eagles. So what the fuck is your point? What's the fucking point? No one are the Eagles, okay? There's only one Super Bowl champ. And the Super Bowl champ barely beat us. They were one possession away. That could have been us. So what the hell are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? There's only one Eagles, okay? They were only Eagles. All right. And like I said before, the NFC South is difficult. Tampa Bay is crushing it right now. The Saints, we have them up next, but they had trouble with the damn Browns. They barely beat the damn Browns. Carolina, all right, this is a damn good team. Falcons is a damn good team. It matters today. What do you mean we never win when it matters? What the? Okay, you won today. What the fuck you mean? What do you want to win by 40? 40-3? You want blowouts every game? Look, see, that's the shit that I'm talking about. This is the shit that I'm talking about. How the fuck do you win championships if you don't win ugly games, close games? Not every game is going to be 40-3. This is why the Patriots have been so good all the years, because they win the close games and they win the ugly games and they blow out teams. Okay, this is the variety. This is what makes great teams, winning in a variety of ways, not just one way, blowing teams out, overcoming obstacles, like the first game of the season. Okay, against the Eagles, one possession away, but the whole fucking fan base was ready to turn on us. Still one position away for winning that game, and the entire fan base, everyone included, wanted to throw the Falcons under the bus. And we beat the Carolina Panthers, a terrific team, the very next game. And you're talking about the Falcons are over it. The Falcons fans are overreacting over a damn win. Well, we got the damn win. Exactly what we're supposed to. The Super Bowl champs, the Eagles, guess what? That game was, what, in the 40s, 30s, 40s? Tom Brady scored he had 500 yard passing, all right, and still didn't win the game. So what the fuck is your point? Because that's a totally different team. This is a totally different team. You don't compare. You only play the team that's in front of you. Tampa Bay is doing good right now, but you can sit up there and look at. I know what type of fan you are. You like the big numbers. You like to. Oh, okay. We want to score 40 points a game. We want to see this and see that. We want the defense to score. Limit the defense to 15 points. But the Falcons defense is designed not to give up scores and not to give up big plays. Unfortunately, we can't always have that. Okay, these are NFL players too. They were terrific NFL players, college players too. You don't try to compare yourself to other teams. What other teams are doing? Oh, the Tampa Bay Bucks. They 400 yard passing against the Eagles. Who fucking cares? Matt Ryan had 260 something passing yards. It wasn't like he was a scrub during the game. Falcons just didn't execute. All right, I don't understand it. Okay, look at the facts. Okay, we had way too many injuries. We were blowing them out. So that's what happens when you don't have a Deion Jones and you don't have a Keanu Neal. The Falcons still put up 31 points. And as long as the Falcons offense can score, you still have a chance. And one key element that you're missing out, they threw one of our better players out of the game. And DeMonte Casey. Cam wouldn't have been as good as he was if KZ was in the game. You had Jordan Richards out there. He's the third. He just got here. The Falcons just signed a guy. He really doesn't know this defense. What's good, people? Thank you for everybody who just tuned in, man. Like I said, man, King is straight tripping. King is straight tripping. He said we shouldn't be, the Falcons shouldn't be excited. Falcons fans shouldn't be excited because we beat the Carolina Panthers. So, from what I understand, what he's saying, we should worry if we lose to the Eagles, but if we win against the Carolina Panthers, we're overreacting. Okay. No, we ain't dick riding. You just a dumb dick. That's what you are. All right. Dick riding. The fuck that's supposed to mean? You're a Falcons fan, all right? Dick riding. That's some dumbass shit you just said. The fuck you supposed to do when you're a fan? Okay? All these fucking trolls, okay? Trolling just got out of hand these days. I don't know what the hell you supposed to, what you expect from the Falcons. What do you expect from Falcons fans? Yeah, he definitely on that good. I don't know what the fuck he's smoking. Like, you're a Falcons fan, all right? No, he overthrew Julio, okay? Yes. But if you are a fan, if you're of a guy who really watches film, you can see that the cornerback on a couple of the overthrows, that the cornerback played excellent. He played the play excellent. He did not allow Julio to get underneath, to get inside, where he can go in the middle and catch that ball. So that's excellent cornerback play. Sometimes we got to get a defense credit, like the Eagles did. They just made a great play in the first game. He rolled Julio Jones out of bounds for the catch. We made a play, but the defense, we got to get these teams. Like I said before, we want to sit up here. A lot of fans just want everything to be pretty. Everything to be pretty. But this is not football. You win ugly games. You win on blowouts. All right? This is how it is. This is how it is. Period. Dick riding. Like, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? Like, the Falcons are sitting at 1-1 with two of their best. All right. And from a lot of the negative comments last week, a lot of people just saying the Falcons just throw away the season. It's over. It's done. We should just quit. Okay? And then we beat the Carolina Panthers, or we overreacting. Like, come on, man. Y'all can't have it both ways. And King, like I said, man, I don't know what you own, but I need some of that good. Maybe on some of that Shinsuke Nakamura shit. I need some of that good shit. You straight tripping, bro. I believe Tevin Coleman is. It's kind of difficult for me to say Coleman is the best complete back, because I saw some things today during the game that said where Coleman could have, had better numbers, to be honest. And why I say that is because he doesn't have the vision that Devontae Freeman has. There were a couple of plays where he could have, had a big play, but Tevin Coleman. Two things Tevin Coleman doesn't have is the vision Freeman has and the feet. There were times that Tevin Coleman had holes open and he just trips up over his own feet. Devontae Freeman doesn't trip over his own feet. Now, I like Tevin Coleman. He's a better pass blocker than Freeman. Yes. He has better, both of those guys are good as receivers out of the backfield. Yes. But Coleman is a better pass blocker than Freeman. He's bigger, short yardage, but that's not, pretend like Devontae Freeman is not a short yardage back. Freeman is at his best when he's running between the tackles and he can use his quickness to bounce out. That's what Devontae Freeman is good at. He's always been good at. Tevin Coleman, as much as I like him, he doesn't have good vision. He has good enough vision, but he doesn't have the vision Freeman has. Freeman is special, okay? Once he gets going, it's hard to stop Freeman. You just feed that boy. Eat, free, eat, all right? When Freeman is going, you just feed him and just watch him. I mean, he can't be stopped at a lot of times. When he's going, Freeman is on. So I like both backs. That's why I think that the Falcons should come up with some way to get both of those guys in, to keep both of those guys, because I know it's going to be difficult. It probably, the Falcons have to make a hard decision with, Tevin Coleman, Devontae Freeman. I don't know, man. I just, at this point, I'll be just happy whatever decision that the Falcons make, because I like both guys. And now that Ito Smith has played damn good, it's making it even harder. We're going to be, the Falcon fans are going to have to get used to the idea that we may lose Freeman and we may lose Tevin Coleman. Either way, one of those guys are not going to be long term. One of those guys, both of those guys want to be paid. And I don't know who at this point. Like I said, Tevin Coleman, I like him, but if Freeman does things that he can't do, and Coleman does things that Freeman can't do. So I don't know. I leave that up. Honestly, I leave that up to Dan Quinn and Thomas Dimitrov. And that's another thing that, that's going to be hard, because you can't, I know a lot of people don't remember, but Tevin Coleman actually has sickle cell. So he can't play as many downs as, a Freeman does. You have to take that in account. So if you're playing in Denver in the Super Bowl, if that was the case, high altitude places, Tevin Coleman can't play in those type games because he has sickle cell. You remember he played in Denver? He can't play. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. So I know a lot of people like Tevin Coleman, but he does have sickle cell and it limits him in certain ways, in certain games. So you have to keep that in mind. So I don't know at this point, man. I really don't know which back to keep, because each guy right now, Devontae Freeman, he's injured. Tevin Coleman, he has the issue with sickle cell and he can't play in high altitudes. So I don't know. I really don't know, man. Right. But, you never know when that sickle cell, the sickle cell trait sickle cell trait can come into play with Tevin Coleman. That's the thing. You just never know when that can, come into play. So I think what the Falcons have to do at some point, maybe after this season, is try to convince Devontae Freeman to take a pay cut so both of those guys can stay. That's what I would love to see. But with his agents, Devontae Freeman's agents, I don't know. But I love Free. Free loves it in Atlanta. He's close to home. It's easy for him to get back home to Florida. So we'll see, man. I think we're just we were just in it for a very difficult decision for the Atlanta Falcons. Something has to do. And I hope that Thomas Dimitroff and Dan Quinn can convince one of those guys to take a pay cut so we can stay. And Ito Smith, like I said, I saw film on this guy before. I love his. Basically, he is a Devontae Freeman clone. Exactly, man. He just has more speed than Devontae Freeman. I love what I saw of him. He can catch. He's fast. He's quick. Just a hell of a back. Thomas Dimitroff, he's terrific when it comes down to picking offensive talent. It's just the defensive side that I worry about. And now that Dan Quinn, he pretty much runs that defense. This Falcons team they looking good, man. They're looking good for the future. I love what I see. Oh, yes, I love Ito Smith in college, man. I really love what I saw of him in college. That's Southern Mississippi. I think he was I think he rushed for 1,000 yards except for his freshman year. Ito Smith rushed for 1,000 yards each year. So the guy is a hell of a player. He's definitely a hell of a player. Oh no. Like I said, I do a draft board each year. And Ito Smith, I wish I could say Dean Sinat was on my board, but I didn't think that Falcons would get him. Ito Smith was a guy that I had in mind. Man, Falcons I love what they're doing with the draft, man. These guys have a plan. They know exactly what type of player they like, and they're getting those guys. And we're seeing it. I think Tevin Coleman will take a pay cut. The reason why I'm hesitating with Tevin Coleman because I believe has starting back potential, but I don't know if he'll be satisfied with taking less, especially with players today. It's hard to convince players to take less. And if you're not a member of the Patriots, it's hard to look at players and say, okay, I'm going to take less. I don't know. The Falcons, Rico Allen took less because he wanted to be Atlanta Falcons. He wanted to be with the Falcons. So hopefully we can convince Tevin Coleman and Freeman to take a pay cut. Yes, but his rookie contract is up after this year. Levitre is on his way out. There's no way he's coming back next year. I think Wes Schweitzer, if Wes Schweitzer doesn't play well, Wes Schweitzer will be on his way out. Well, he's pretty much on his way out anyway. Levitre is, but if Wes Schweitzer doesn't play well, I think the Falcons would draft a guard next year in either the first and second round, if not a defensive end. I still think a defensive end or defensive tackle is coming next year with the Falcons. They have to figure out what they're gonna do because they have Grady Jarrett and they have Vic Beasley contracts to worry about. So the Falcons have some big decisions to make. They really have some big decisions to make, man. At this point, I mean, I know we can say that Vic Beasley may be gone, but Vic Beasley is still a special talent. Oh, Lord. Shut the hell up, King. Like, seriously. I'm done with you, King. Seriously, I think you just trolling at this point. Like, need a new quarterback. Man, be quiet. Please just stop. Don't talk anymore, okay? Don't say anything else. Don't type anything else. Just stop. Don't do anything else. No, 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 no. Just stop it. Okay? No more talking. No more thinking for you. And that's not the Falcons' thing. They really don't tag players. But I think this year they'll have to either tag Grady Jarrett or they have to tag Tevin Coleman. So I think they will eventually, some point during the season, they will, come to agreement with Grady Jarrett. But I think in the offseason, if they want to try to get something for Tevin Coleman, the Falcons will. The Falcons definitely will tag Tevin Coleman. You can't let him walk. So Tevin Coleman will be here. Yeah, I think Grady is somewhere later on during the season. That's when the Falcons normally do it, and that's the guy that they're working on right now is Grady Jarrett. And I think he'll get money. He won't get big money because I think Grady. One thing that Grady doesn't get for the Atlanta Falcons is sacks. He gets pressure, but he doesn't get sacks like Aaron Donald, those Fletcher Cox, those type of guys. So he won't get a mega deal as a defensive tackle, but he'll get a pretty good deal. We need a new quarterback. I'm like, man, what the hell are you talking about? Matt Ryan still doing his thing. Only thing we need to worry about is, getting the guy after. I don't think Matt Schaub will be here next year. If so, he'll come back as, we won't pay $5 million for a backup. I don't think that's happening. Yes, and the Julio contract will become up this year, so the pay scale has increased and players will be making more money. So I don't think, the pay scale will be, that much of a problem. Oh Lord. This is another thing that pisses me off about people and why they always counting certain people's money. All right, why the fuck y'all counting out money? That he's overpaid because what? Seriously, why would you say Matt Ryan is not? Why he's overpaid? It's like you look at Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay, what the fuck has he ever done? To say Matt Ryan is overpaid. What the fuck has Kirk Cousins ever did? Okay, to say he's overrated. Matt Ryan won an MVP. There's only a handful of quarterbacks in the league now that have won MVP. And you telling me this guy's overrated? Man, shut the hell up. Please shut up. Just stop. And this dude talking about bring Josh Gordon to nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not. I try not to say nigga, but this dude tripping. He want to bring this weed head Josh Gordon to the Falcons. Just shut the hell up, dude. This guy can't stay off weed. All right, always have to smoke weed, and you want him on the Falcons team? Yeah, you really playing the game of Madden? Like seriously, you straight tripping. You're paying Matt Schaub way too much money to be a backup. That I agree with. So I don't think he'll be back, but I don't think you can pay him, 2 years, $16 million, $8 million a clip, a pop for him. No, I don't see you doing that. So Matt Schaub may retire and Matt Schaub may just call it quits. At some point, I think Matt Schaub will be an offensive coordinator. It's a coach, quarterback coach. I think he's that good. He has a brilliant mind, but his body is pretty much His time is pretty much past. Matt Schaub has. But man, if y'all have any more questions, man, I'm about to call this quits. Just really? All right, people. There's still Tampa Bay, and it's still the second game. All right. Ryan Fitzgerald has done this before. We've seen great years and great games by Ryan Fitzgerald, and then he packs it up and he goes back to himself where he throws 4 interceptions in a game. So we've seen this from Ryan Fitzgerald before. All right, people, relax. Stop trying to compare ourselves to the damn Tampa Bay Bucks. Like, we worried about Fitzgerald. Yeah, like Matt Ryan having scored, thrown 400 yards. And I mean, did y'all forget about the 300-yard game Julio had? Relax, bro. We riding other players, just riding the hell out of Tampa. Matt Ryan has done that before. Man, fuck Tampa Bay. All right. Until they show me something. All right. I'm not convinced that Tampa Bay is real at all. Just please stop. Don't try to tell me that Tampa Bay is a real team. It's a big deal because they, threw for 400 yards. Like, who fucking cares? They're still Tampa Bay and still coordinating, and Dirk Cutter is still their their head coach. So Tampa Bay, don't buy it. We got to take Tampa Bay serious, but we jumping the gun when we beat Carolina. What kind of fucking sense that make? But yes, Keanu McKinley, like I said, man, I've said this before. Yes, Tampa Bay looking good right now, but they're still the Bucks. We've seen this before, getting off the hot starts, and they return to being the Bucks. Until they stop being the Bucks, I'm not gonna, get, flustered because Ryan Fitzpatrick, y'all acting like he damn Aaron Rodgers or something. Tampa Bay looks very good, okay? Tampa Bay looked really good. And they could very well be in the run to win this division. As of right now, the way they look, I mean, they didn't look, they was all right last week. We never questioned their offense, but you still have to play defense, and I'm not worried about their defense. They still have to pay us. Philly executed, the Falcons didn't. All right, that's basically it, Ken. Falcons didn't execute in the red zone. That's all it is. Well, I'm just going to ignore King. I don't know what the fuck kind of planet he on. Like I said, he probably done shot some heroin or something. And the crazy shit he's saying. I wouldn't say Fitz is better than Winston. I think he's just in the groove. Like I said, this is the story of Fitzgerald. He started out hot in Buffalo. He started out hot before, and he fell off. So this is a story of Fitzgerald's career. He's a streaky quarterback, always has been. That's why he moves from team to team, because he's streaky. He starts out hot and he fizzles off. So whatever. I'm not buying Ryan Fitzgerald. Ryan Fitzpatrick. Not buying him. He's not Matt Ryan. He's not Ben Roethlisberger. Come on, bro. And King, that's what I said before. 6-0. Well, I'm just gonna ignore your crazy ass. What this dude is on? He on that hard, bro. Seriously, you definitely on that hard. No, I wouldn't even say Fitzpatrick is better than Winston right now. I wouldn't say that. How you gonna say that Fitzpatrick is better right now than Winston? We haven't seen Winston this year. I mean, like I said before, if you know the history of Ryan Fitzpatrick, this is what he does. He starts off hot. The defense figures out how to play him, and he fizzles off, and he returns to himself, and he goes to another team. He's streaky. Always has been streaky. Simple as that. Not buying the Bucks because of Ryan Fitzpatrick at all. Like, you want me to buy the Bucks because of Ryan fucking Fitzpatrick? Seriously, people. You want me to buy the Bucks because of Ryan Fitzpatrick? Get the fuck out of here. 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 You want me to buy the Bucks or pick Fitzpatrick? Get the fuck out of here. Come on, bro. Y'all crazy. Nah, Matt Ryan is streaky. No, Matt Ryan is consistent. There's a difference between streaky and consistent. And Matt Ryan is consistently good. Ryan Fitzpatrick is streaky. Ups and downs. He's up, he looks good, then he looks absolutely fucking terrible. But even when Matt Ryan's worst game, he still throws for 250 yards plus. And he still gets us in position to win the game. That's the difference between streaky and consistent. Matt Ryan is consistently consistent. You're gonna get what you're gonna get from Matt Ryan. He's never, ever gonna throw you out of games. And even when he throws interceptions, guess what? Matt Ryan gonna get you right back in scoring position. Ryan Fitzpatrick, come on, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. No, a streaky game won the Bucks a game. They didn't win a game because of Ryan Fitzpatrick, okay? But Calvin Ridley, I love what I saw from Calvin Ridley. He made tremendous step, a lot more aggressive. I don't like him dropping passes at all, but I love his big play ability. Love what I saw from Calvin Ridley. Just don't know if he's ready to take over the number 2 spot as of right now. I have to see how the season develops, as it goes on, see if he can take that second spot. But right now, if Mohamed Sanu wants to stay in Atlanta Falcons, he's going to have to take a pay cut. That's just a fact. Mohamed Sanu is literally disappearing from the offense, and he's going to have to take a pay cut if he want to stay with the Falcons. Nah, bro. Matt Ryan did not throw us out of a game. All right, Matt Ryan did lead the team in scoring position. So what the fuck are you talking about? Dude, you on crack. Seriously. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. So passing yards mean nothing. I'm like, Lord have mercy. A 50 passer rating. That's because when you don't throw, okay, no one really looks at the